What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for showing so much support and so much love in the previous videos and the videos that I'm making. And I'm saying that you guys are liking the airdrop and the meme coin and trading videos. So on this video, I have an amazing airdrop that you don't want to miss. It's going to happen in the first quarter of this year, so you have to take action now. Today is March 12th, 2024. And you have to act quick because this has been out for a while. I've been farming it also for a little bit, but I see a lot of potential in this, not only because it's an amazing project, but I see this as a great opportunity for anyone who's a beginner and is just starting out to understand airdrops and crypto, because this airdrop is a very complete airdrop. And what I mean with that is that it will basically force you to learn a lot of concepts in the crypto world. And this is a project that also emphasizes a lot on DeFi because it's a proof of liquidity, staking protocol, and many more Dapps that we're going to unveil and show you how you can get started today, 100% free, no risk, and how you can start learning more about these airdrops. And I'm pretty sure that after you do these steps, the next following airdrops that you would like to farm are going to come much more simpler for you, and you're not going to be that confused because this one is going to get you out of the comfort zone for sure. All right, so let's get started. All right, so let's talk about this airdrop that I have for today. As you can see on my screen, we already have a website, and this is called Berachain. Berachain. Bear as in the bears, as in an animal, and chain, because this project is a fully pledged Ethereum virtual machine layer 1, that it's a complete chain on its own. And it has a lot of products and a lot of cool things that I'll show you in this video. I don't think I would be able to cover the entire thing because I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm going to show you exactly step by step what you should do to get started and how to continuously farm this. And by the end of the video, stay until the end because I'm going to give you another airdrop that you should look into. And it's related with Berachain, but it's not on the main website. So stay until the end because this one's going to be very, very good. Okay. So before we start with Berachain, you can go to the website. It's called Berachain.com. And if you look on the bottom of the website, you can see the socials of this project. Let's take a look at their Twitter or their X account. And you see that they have 839,000 followers. So you know that this is just not a simple project. This is a fully blown chain with lots and lots of users ready for the public testnet airdrop. This is happening since January 11th, and it's going to be huge. You know, you see it here. You've seen it here. Take advantage of this. Don't sleep on this. Get on this because it's going to be amazing. Let's look at their Telegram really quick. They have over almost 8,000 subscribers in the Telegram channel, so you can see that it's a very active community, and there's lots of things to do with this, okay? So let's get into it. So the first thing you have to do is once you go to Berachain.com, you have to make sure that you have MetaMask installed on your browser, on the extension, or on your mobile device. I recommend you do it first on the computer because it's much easier to see, at least for me, but you can also do this from your phone. There's not a problem, okay? So once you have a MetaMask installed on your device and you go to Berachain.com, you go here to the bottom where it says this faucet right here. And the first thing you have to do is this is a testnet faucet. What it means is that you paste your wallet for MetaMask, and it's going to drip tokens to you. It's going to give you 0.1 Bera tokens every time that you do this, and you can do this every 8 hours. And if you would like to get more tokens to participate, because you have to get tokens in order to transact and participate in this airdrop, and they let you get 0.1 every 8 hours. But I'm going to show you a little trick so you can get even more Bera tokens, because the more Bera tokens you have, the more operations and transactions you can make. And this is very important because Berachain has a lot of Dapps, and you're going to see in this video why I'm talking about this and why it's important for you to have as much as Bera tokens as possible, okay? So you first grab your MetaMask, your wallet for MetaMask, you copy it and you paste it and you put it here, and you click drip tokens. It's going to give you 0.1 Bera tokens. You can do this every 8 hours. If you would like to get more Bera tokens, then you click here on Quick Note Faucet. It's going to open another website. And right here, you can connect your wallet again with MetaMask. But if you do this, it's going to ask you you're going to click Continue, Connect Wallet, and then you click Continue right here. It's going to ask you to do a few things on social media. It's very simple. And then you can click receive drip. And then that's it. You have an additional 0.1. And if you follow them or repost them on Twitter, they give you twice the points on bonus. So you can share a tweet and get even 0.2 additional. So you can start with 0.3 Bera tokens, which is pretty good. So you can get twice the amount of Bera tokens. All right, once you have your Bera tokens and you verify them by going to your MetaMask wallet, then we can explore the entire Berachain ecosystem. And as you can see right here, it says utilize our DeFi primitives. And this is why I was mentioning at the beginning of the video that this is a great project for you to get started on a fully blown new blockchain that has already I've never seen a chain that will show you like a fully functional testnet of all the Dapps that it has. So you can interact and get ready by the time that they launch. You can accumulate points for the airdrop, but not only that, but you gain the knowledge into how to, stake your money and put your money in here, because most likely, hopefully, the airdrop is going to give you Bera tokens, real Bera tokens, so you can grab those Bera tokens and put them into this different Dapps and start earning more, because you become a liquidity provider, and this is proof of liquidity. So it's all about adding liquidity, and it's DeFi. So that's why I like this, and I recommend everyone who wants to get started into this, take a look at this. Okay, so once we have our Bera tokens, let's explore the BEX or BEX, the Berachain's Decks. This is basically a decentralized exchange on the Berachain network. And let's give it a go and let's swap some tokens so you see how it works. Basically, I already connected my wallet here and I already have some Bera tokens. So let's pretend that I would like to exchange some Bera tokens for stable token, which in this case, we do have a STG USDC as a stable token. So let's say that I would like to buy some USDC. All right, so let's do 0.05. Okay, so let's pretend that I would like to swap 0.05 Bera tokens for some STG USDC. Keep in mind that this is a testnet, so the numbers may not make sense, but this is for you to at least explore and get a feeling of how it works. So bear with it. Some people complain that when you do a transaction and you click continue, it fails. So I've heard that if you use a VPN, it can help. But so far, I haven't been using a VPN with this, so I haven't had any issues. When the transaction fails, I just keep doing it again. So if it fails, I'll continue doing it until it goes through. But just keeping that in mind, because you're definitely on a testnet, and this is why airdrops are made for. Okay, so let's pretend that I would like to swap 0.05 Bera tokens for STG USDC. So I'm going to click preview. I'm going to click swap. I'm going to continue on MetaMask. Transaction pending. It's transaction success. So now I have 15 STG USDC. So now I was able to use the Bera tokens that I was given for free and switch them to STG USDC. And you can do the same with any other tokens that are available here. You can switch or you can swap some Bera tokens for some wrapped Bitcoin, or Bera tokens for some Ethereum, or Bera tokens for some Honey, which is a token that I will explain in a little bit, because now you at least know an introduction into this swap, the Berachain swap. Now, if you would like to also add liquidity in here, let's say, for example, that we would like to add some liquidity in this pool and get rewarded by doing this. Let's pretend that we would like to add 50-50 Honey and USDC. So we have to get Honey, but Honey is a stable coin on the Berachain network. So you know how USDC is a stable coin, USDT is a stable coin, BUSD is a stable coin? Berachain has its own stable coin, and it's called a Honey token. So the Honey token is going to be pegged 1-to-1 to the price of Honey. So the Honey should always be worth $1. But there's a way to get Honey in Berachain. You can swap it, but you can also click here on this Honey on the main app, go to the app, and we can see, sometimes this happens, just refresh, we can see that we can switch to Honey by turning regular liquidity, like a USDC token, into Honey to provide liquidity into the Berachain ecosystem with its own stable token. And this is what happens on the other chains, but this time you are the one who's providing this liquidity And it's pretty cool because I can mint honey tokens by providing USDC, and I can do that. For example, I was able to, swap a little bit of my Berachains for STG USD. So let's pretend that I would like to swap 10 USDC or STG USDC for some honey. So I'm gonna input here 10, and it's gonna give me approximately 10 honey because they're 1-to-1 backed by the dollar. So in theory, this is a stable token, as we can see. So I'm gonna click here, approve STG USDC. I continue here on MetaMask, and I click mint. I'm gonna mint 9.95 honey. I continue on MetaMask, and I click confirm, and it gave me an error. So we're gonna try again. I'm gonna click mint again. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh. Okay, it went through. As you can see, I have less STG USDC, but I have more honey. So this is one of the things that happens on a testnet, but at least the transaction went through. So here's what we're gonna do now. Now we were able to get familiar not only with the Berachain swap, but also the Berachain swap pool, and also the Berachain honey token, which is a stable token that adds and provides liquidity for a stable token contract. So now that we have some honey tokens, let's go back into the Berachain decks. Let's go here to pools on the top left, and let's stake some of this USDC that I have and this honey token. So let's do this one, for example. I already provided liquidity on the previous one, but for this example, we'll do this one right here, and where you provide USDC and honey token. So let's click add right here on the bottom right. And now let's click, let's pretend that I'm going to add 5 STG USD. Let's do 5. And on the top, I'm going to do, let's say another 5, just to go evenly. I'm going to click preview. I'm going to approve. I continue on MetaMask, click next, approve. Transaction is going through. And once this gets approved, I'm going to explain you what this does so you understand what you're getting into. Okay, now that it's approved, I can then add the liquidity. It's like a 2-step process to interact with this Dapps for the first time. Then after you approve the first time, you can just add liquidity. But you usually have to approve first before you add liquidity, which is totally fine. Continue on MetaMask, click continue. Transactions pending for adding this liquidity. There you go. So it went through. Let's look at my pools. Okay, now that it's in, it should shortly show up under my pools, and you will see that you have staked some amount and you're already earning rewards. It takes some time to add to show because it's a test net, but if we would be in the real net, it should be much quicker. But I already had an example in the past, so you can see what happens. Basically, what it does is that when you provide liquidity like this, for example, on this one that I added liquidity, you will have a reward of 0.023 APY, which means that it's an annual percentage yield. So this can yield you a percentage in rewards by staking this liquidity or staking into this pool. So if we go in the back, we can see here that this one, the one that I added in, gives you 1,171% rewards on BGT. It gives you BGT tokens. And BGT tokens are the tokens that are governance tokens for the Berachain protocol. So it's good for you to have this staking because you can do so many more things with this new token called BGT. So hopefully I'm not hopefully I'm not making you dizzy, but every single step that you can see that I've done, and as you can see, allows me to open a new door into this blockchain ecosystem. That's why I love to make the video on this one, because it's so complete. Now that we have added liquidity into this pool, we're going to get rewarded BGT. And if we go into the main website and we go here to BGT station, BGT is the governance token for Berachain. And this is an excellent way to introduce what governance is. It's a very, very important topic on a blockchain. And you can redeem your BGT for Bera for being able to participate on this. And you can delegate, you can become a validator, you can see the validators that are currently supporting the protocol, and you can become a validator if you like to. But you see how this gets you really, really involved, and it gets you to interact with a lot of this ecosystem. So let's go back into the pools and see if it updated. Not yet. Anyways, it should show here, and then you'll start earning BGTs just by providing liquidity. I added here $35.93, and it already gave me like a little bit of BGT, but the more money you add, of course, the more you have. So I recommend that daily, every 8 hours, when you can farm, to always do a little trading, trade some Bera tokens for USDC or Honey or any of the other tokens in here that you can provide, and start playing with it so you can earn some BGT rewards. Remember, the more you farm this, the more opportunity you will have to receive real Bera tokens. And so far, you can see that this is something serious. Okay, so now we covered what's Honey, we covered BEX, we even added liquidity into a pool. Now let's do another one called Bend. And Bend, it's a lending protocol that it's on Bera token. And I think this is also another great opportunity for you to learn a little bit about lending platforms and how powerful they are, because you can become your own bank using your assets as collateral. So for example, let's say that I would like to enter into the Bend platform to borrow some money, some Honey in this case. So as you can see, I already supplied. You can supply and withdraw and borrow, and you can deposit Bitcoin and Ethereum as collateral. So you can start earning, or you can start, doing a loan to yourself. So if I would like to deposit some Bitcoin, for example, I already deposited, it's $2.67. But if I would like to do this, you would have to go to the swap. You would have to go to the BEX, the Berachain exchange, and you would have to swap a little bit of your Bera tokens for Bitcoin. Once you have your Bitcoin, you can come back into the Bend Berachain lending platform, deposit your collateral. You can even supply some Honey if you like and earn some APY on the Honey that you earned, similar to a saving account on the bank, but now you're depositing your Honey tokens in here and earning an APY. And you can also borrow Honey tokens using your deposit on Bitcoin as collateral. So this is a complete lending platform built in. And you can see right here that I can borrow up to $2 because I have $2.67 as collateral, and I can borrow this. If I would like, I can click borrow. I can do the max amount that it allows me to do. I click borrow. I continue on MetaMask. I click confirm. Transaction pending. Transaction success. And now I borrowed some Honey tokens using my Bitcoin as collateral. So I created myself a loan, and the paying loan APY, more so like the interest rate, it's negative 0.57%. Again, these numbers don't make sense because it's a test net, but the same happens with other lending protocols that exist already in other chains, and this is the same thing, but it's built in the Berachain ecosystem. And it's amazing because you can basically become your own bank on Berachain. So pretty cool. Check it out. Take a look at this. I can repay right here to get back to get back my Bitcoin. So I can repay this if I would like to and get back what I added. So it's like a bank. You basically become your own bank. All right, then let's go to Burps. Burps, it's like a perpetuals and trading platform on Berachain. I was able to put a short on Ethereum, but you can trade. So Berachain has its own, it's called Perpetuals, Decentralized Exchange, and where you can trade perpetuals, but you can trade them on Berachain with Honey or USDC. So if you would like to, like, for example, place an order, which I place an order here just for fun on Ethereum. I place a short order. I think I put in like $10, and so far I'm floating in negative 20 cents. But I can manage this trade, and I can even add more into the trade if I would like to. For example, if I would like to, I don't know, make a trade of $10, I can place a long or I can place a short, depending on what I'm looking to do. And I can do this completely on this Perpetuals Decentralized Exchange, which is pretty cool. And you can trade in here, which is amazing. I haven't seen a something like this in other chains, the way they have done it in this way. So a complete suite of decentralized DeFi application that it's built in the Berachain ecosystem. Check out this perpetuals, and if you would like to, for example, place a buy or short order, a buy or sell order, let's say, for example, that I would like to place a buy, you can just type the amount of honey you would like. If you like to add leverage and leverage the amount of money that you're adding, you can place with this and put as much leverage as you want. Keep in mind that the more leverage that you add, the more you can make, but again, the more you can lose, and the quicker you can get, liquidated out of that. And yeah, this is basically like a regular market order that you would place on any other exchange. Very nice interface. I like the way they've done it, and check it out because you can accumulate points with this. And as I'm saying, my trade right here got crossed the break even. Now it's in a little bit of profits. All right, and last but not least here, the Beratrail, which is basically the block explorer for Berachain. And all the transactions that are happening on the testnet are right here. You can go ahead and analyze the hash and more information about the transactions. So pretty amazing, pretty amazing. So we have covered BEX, the Berachain Decks, Honey, the Berachain's native stablecoin, Bend, where you can supply assets and borrow honey, Burps, the perpetuals or Berpetuals, and where you can trade your favorite pairs, BGT Station, and where you can turn your BGTs into redeem them for Bera tokens, or you can use your BGTs to create proposals or participate in governance. And last, the Beratrail, which is the block explorer, in which it will allow you to review or track any transaction on the Berachain blockchain. There was one more that I almost forgot, which is the honey jar faucet. And if you click here, this is a faucet. Basically, a faucet is it gives you free crypto, and it drips little by little tokens. In this case, I think you can claim Bera, but it shows here under maintenance. But if you go here under quests and you click quests and you click view quests, you can see that you can participate in a few quests. There's 2 more upcoming. There's 2 live quests that you can earn. I believe you can earn an NFT by completing some tasks, and you can see how many already ended. But I recommend you check them out and participate so you can get a reward on this. All right. Now that we understand how to farm the Berachain ecosystem, I recommend you do this every day. At least give yourself like 5 to 10 minutes to claim your tokens, go into the DEX, do some swaps, provide liquidity, borrow your assets against each other, play with it, feel familiar with it. And what a great way to learn, get familiar with this Dapps, because you are basically having a masterclass on DeFi by utilizing this protocol. Okay, so don't miss out. Take advantage. Farm it every day. I already told you how to get extra Bera tokens by using the quick node. So check it out. This is a very, very complete project. I love it. It's a great way for you to get your feet wet and go way beyond the average user because you know exactly how to utilize a DeFi decentralized application. All right, so before I wrap up this video, I promised you that I was going to give you one more way to interact with the Berachain protocol. And this one, it's related with NFTs on Berachain, because Berachain started as an NFT collection, and then they reached a decent floor price and market cap that they were able to expand based on the roadmap into deploying a complete, fully blown, blockchain ecosystem, which they did. But the project started as an NFT collection, so they haven't forgotten about the NFT community. On the contrary, they're actually even now allowing you to interact on the Berachain testnet with NFTs, which is pretty cool. And you can do that using Morkey. So if you go to morkey.xyz/mint Bera, you can see that you can mint for 0.1 Bera tokens an NFT. And you connect your wallet. Make sure that you're on the Berachain testnet. You sign into Twitter. You have to do this. You follow them on Twitter. You post on Twitter. They give you a post for you to do. Very simple. And you click mint, and it's going to mint you an NFT for Berachain. So this NFT may be worth something later on, or it's another way for you to accumulate points for the airdrop. And what a great way to do it with minting an NFT. And also with this, you get to learn a little bit more about Morkey, which is a crazy, crazy project that if you look at their Twitter account, you're going to see that they have 123,000 followers, and they're basically an amazing NFT marketplace and NFT minting ecosystem that multi-chain, it's madness, so check it out. And you can participate on the token launch that they have. If you go to this website, morkey.xyz/airdrop, you can still claim some tokens. I did it today. This is running on the Polygon network. I think it's 50 Matic, what it costs, like about $50 to $60 to get a million Mork tokens. And at the time that the Mork token will be launched, the price is this. So you know how it goes when you have early access to claim tokens. This is basically like a pre-sale for Morkey. And if you like NFTs, check Morkey out. You don't want to miss this. Like I said, it's a very solid project. And what a great way to learn Morkey by minting a Berachain NFT that is actually running on the Morkey Berachain testnet, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Anyways, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching until the end. I hope you liked this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Share it with your friends and take advantage of this because this is not going to last forever. The time is ticking. Take advantage. Start farming Berachain. I'm going to make more videos about other airdrops. Let me know what you think. And as always, remember that knowledge is power. I see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye.